we're here to eat cookies and kick ass, and I'm starting to run out of cookies.
I'm your host, Count Mohawk. This is Chapter 1 of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. When last we left off, I had just switched around the level up I got from the last chapter because I didn't like it.
Save's coming.
I can only do that profitably on the first chapter. I do intend to do a bunch of other experience abusing techniques, though. So, last time, I actually managed to score a hit on Greil, his old man, and now it's time for some actual fighting. I forgot about that. Nice job with that. So, we're going to add Ike to our team because he's still a little bit squishy, and he needs to gain some levels. So... Ooh, show him the ropes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so it looks like there's a routine bandit mopping expedition. So, the bandits are not all that strong, so hopefully our team of not yet super-powered mercenaries are capable of getting the job done. My first job. Ike's finally getting to have some responsibilities, and this is the Green Knight Oscar. His class is Lance Knight, so he uses lances. I don't know if I explained well, but different classes use different weapons, and the
axes beat lances, lances beat swords, and swords beat axes.
Correct, actually. Then there are bows which are outside the weapon triangle. So...
bows beat everybody until you get within range 1, then they suck.
Yes. And then there's magic, which is... Magic has its own magic triangle, which we'll find our first magician in Chapter 4. By the way, the best magician in Chapter 4.
Magic is really lame for about the first half of the game, then it gets okay, then it gets awesome.
Oh, yes. It has a higher, your highest level magic user can outdamage Ike at the end of the game, actually. If you give him the best tome. I showed you that, right? So, in the meantime, we were just setting up the team to go and mop up some bandits. It's going to be 4 against 10. Ho, ho, ho! Here are bandits. Maybe some bandineros. This is the little town of Caldea. The bandits are few. Mustn't get careless. Because in Fire Emblem, in most games of Fire Emblem, there is a thing called permanent death. If your character runs out of HP and dies, they don't come back. So generally, if someone dies, you're going to hear me swear, and then I'm going to have to restart the chapter.
Cut Mohawk and I were discussing what we thought we should do, because in some parts of the game, especially when Mohawk gets into things and starts forgetting about things, you get your people killed, you reset, you get another person killed, you reset again. So we're probably just going to splice in the best hits.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the best clips and funniest comments. And
the whole of the winning run, and then, you know, the death instances from everything else. And Ike starts with 4 iron swords for some reason. I don't know why. I think if you view the tutorial, he only starts with 1, and that's bad. But actually, since Titania has lance skill, never mind. But if she was a sword and axe user, I would have said, give one of those to her. Oh well. Wop wop, what you gonna do? Actually, I may give one to her anyway, just so I can, like, free up some inventory space. Boy's got an iron axe, which is good. I thought he started with a steel one, but iron is better just because the iron... Axes are of the trio, axes have the highest attack power, but the lowest hit. 75 is not too bad for a hit rate in this game, though. So I need to get to this house before the bandits get there. So I need to actually send Titania on a murdering mission real quick.
It's okay, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to have her set up with iron axe, just so the steel axe doesn't get wasted. And then... Actually, I need to have someone visit this building, too. Can I... Let me just check the options real quick. Do we want to have animations on? Okay, at least for now. When I get later on, I'm going to switch it off. Game speed will be fast. Weapon speed will be fast. What?
We might run into this thing called the crit.
Oh, the crit.
The critical hit.
Oh, freedom Lord, yes.
When you see an enemy that has a 1% chance of doing a critical hit, the difference between 0% and 1% is huge.
Yeah.
Those 1% guys will fuck you up every once in a while.
Oh, awesome! I can double this guy.
Oh, cool.
And he has low hit, too. Let me just see if Boyd can finish him off after. Or something like that. I'm gonna need... Actually, I think this will be fine. It's not that hard a level, but I still need to be a little careful. Because my character's... they're not overly strong yet. Fortunately, Void can take a few hits, which is good, because we don't. The only means we have of healing right now is potions, vulneraries, that is. Let's get Oscar. Can he do some damage? I'd like it. Oh, he doubles. Awesome. All right, and he'll only take 6 from this, which is fine. Unfortunately, Lance does not beat Axe, but I'm just going to do this so I can get Ike to level. Ooh. Ow. Okay, that's good.
No, I can splat him.
I can splat him, yes. I'm going to have to remember to go back to this house afterwards. Because there's a sword in there, I want to get it. There we go. Probably should have led with Ike, actually, but I decided against it. Plonk! I wanted Ike to get the kill. See, hitting someone gets you a little bit of experience, and then if you kill them, you get about 3 times as much. Approximately. Now let's see what happens. What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? No, just a few mercenaries. Hurting bad! We let this flesh live, we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us for the rest of our day. Actually, the rest of your days are going to be extremely short, sir. No worries. It's those fool villagers. Ruined houses. Yeah, so what they're demoing here, there's nothing actually in this house, but they're demoing that if the bandits get too close to open houses, they burn them down.
Yep.
And if there were items that were to be given to you by the villagers, you don't get them. Nice shot, Boyd.
Nice.
I wasn't expecting him to finish him off, but that's the power of axes for you, I guess. Plus his class is naturally high in strength. This one's going for Ike, which is good, because Ike axe beats sword, so...
Sword beats axe.
Ow! Alright, double up.
You almost killed him.
Yeah, he needs a steel sword or something to really finish the job, because his strength's not up to par yet. I did do us all a favor and move the movement speed up to fast, though. Aw, come on. Nice shot. Alright. And no one's going for Titania, and for
because she's a boss.
Yes. Alright, now... Ow. Lance beats sword, so that's good. Your motion...
That's another thing about Fire Emblem. It's a bit like real life. If you saw Chuck Norris and, like, some other guy walking down the street, you wouldn't attack Chuck Norris. You'd attack the other guy. Because you don't want to get killed.
Since these bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. Seraph Robe! That's, I'm gonna be using that at some point. I need to bring Titania back around. I'm gonna put her here so that she kind of, like, distracts a bunch of the guys. I should probably have Boyd go back now and,
Now, since you're playing on the hard mode...
Yeah?
Does the trick with disarming Titania and just having her be the Great Wall work?
Well, I think so. The enemy's AI is they attack basically whatever the person that would hurt them less bad is. I think they improved the AI to attack unarmed guys less often, like that.
Because what you could do early in the game is Titania has such a high defense stat that these guys do like 3 damage apiece to her. Yeah. So in a pinch, you can take her weapon off and just have her walk out with her hands apart.
Like this. She has 11 defense right now. And
she'll get hit 2 or 3 times and take no damage.
Yeah, this one is for 14, for 13, for 11. So these guys are basically going to do shit to her right now. I could, if I wanted to, grind a level for Titania, just let her take a few hits from Zawana, actually, and just, like, basically wait. Okay, and I'm going to need to have someone hold some of Ike's extra swords.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's cool. Let me have... There's a sword guy around, isn't there? Oh, Oscar's in a bit of a bad way, actually. Here's what I'm going to do, then. I'll just have... Oh, wait, no, I can... The other mounted units, like the horseman Oscar is, they have a trick where you can have them attack and then move afterwards. So Oscar finishes off this sword guy to get some experience. And then I'm going to have him run backwards, and I'm going to have Ike kind of seal off the wall, the way that is. I have wait here. Ike needs to wait here. I should I don't usually use vulneraries, but I'm gonna because I would never do it anyways otherwise. My work here is done. This house is total. Nah, smash me some mercenary. Okay. So, I put... Oscar, I realized, was kind of low on HP, so I put him behind Ike. Ow! Down he goes! Get a level, please, Ike. I'd like you not... you can only take 3 hits right now. It's kind of low, you know? Give me some defense, please. That's passable, I guess. Speed is the important stat for now, anyway, because it lets him double more stuff. This one's gonna die, too, huh? Alright! Got a dodge off.
Alright,
Are all the cookies eaten? Oh, you just put them back, okay. I don't want one, I just thought you ate them off for some reason. Okay, good. And apparently they went for Ike because...
we have a lot of cookies in the house right now. So
that is true also. We have like 3 whole Ikes in there. Good thing I used that vulnerary or you would have died right there. Okay. That's good.
Okay, Titania, splut him. Oh, you disarmed her.
Duh. Look at that. I could totally have her tank that Iron Swordsman down to nothing. I think. I'd have to kill everyone else though, so... Alright, this guy is pretty much injured, so let's have Boyd hop back out and splat him with the sword. I don't think anyone else is in range, so we're fine with that. Bonk! Down he goes!
Like a sack of turds.
Yep. Great steaming pile. That'll work. Alright.
Ike's pretty roughed up.
Yeah, I should probably have a Geeky Soldier Vulnerary. The boss guy won't move, so how many guys do we have left? 4 dudes. Where's the 4th one? Oh, you're right there. So anyone in the red range is capable of getting hit. I'd not want to track the swordman though, but I'm gonna have to anyway. Let's I'm gonna put Titania best. How about over here? Presumably people will be drawn towards her. I'm gonna have Ike wait over here. I think I can... No, I'm gonna need to use this anyway, so... We have enough vulneraries, and we can buy more if really necessary. I just don't want it to be necessary. And then... Oscar... He's a big injured, so I'll have him use this one too. Oh, the Paladin Band! That's right, because this is technically a new game plus. I have the stat-up bands equipped. Nice. Some of them, anyway. You get more of them as they're dropped by bosses. Each of them increases the potential for a stat to be increased by about 5-10%. Nice. So let's put Oscar back up to pro a little bit. I'm trying not to use too many vulneraries, because you don't get that many of them, and I'd rather not waste them or anything. Alright, here comes Bandinero. Ow.
Crit hack.
Wasn't expecting that. Unfortunately, I think Boyd might be in danger.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
that would be a little annoying here. Iron Sword Cat. Oh, good. Bandits apparently
for Oscar.
5. Well, Axe does beat Lance. Ow. Rough him up! That's how it's done.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, and this one's going for Titania.
We're just gonna stand there like iron wall. Ha, miss!
Nice.
Can't touch that.
Can't touch this? I'm not gonna grind her for a level, it's not worth it. Although you can make Titania actually work if you try hard enough. I'm gonna put that out now.
Yeah, when I was playing this game, I had her as part of my roving pack of paladins.
That's not a good idea. I think I have to have Oscar finish him. Yeah, this will be fine. I have 2 shots at it. Oh, come on! There we go. This is only an early battle, but the game is still trolling me up a little bit. I know it's actually possible to beat this one without having to use vulneraries, I think. He doesn't move because he's standing on the objective, and he'll drop his axe. Weapons that are marked in red are dropped by enemies when he kills.
There's only one other guy.
Oh, this guy, that's right. If I was cheap and lazy, I'd have him break his axe on Titania, but I'm not. I do want him to get a little bit closer so I can actually tag him. So let's do this. There are no more houses left open, so that's fine. Wrong button. End. Here we go. Takes another swing at Titania real quick. Swing and a miss. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, that's right. Don't these guys hit a little bit too much, so I can't have Boyd good. And Oscar is also injured. Oh, he could actually take that one, though. I think this will work. I can have Titania finish if I have to.
Yeah.
1 HP is still more than 0. Aw, just short of a
Living life on the wild side.
Yeah. Ike is going to carve him up like a turkey.
Yep.
Splat down. There we go. Excellent. He still has 15 HP, so that means he can actually fight the boss man and possibly come out on top. I need to give some swords to Oscar. So I'll have you hold one of my swords, and I'm going to have Oscar take another one next round. My 2 other guys can't actually fight against that poor schmuck up there.
Generally speaking, bosses on glowing tiles don't move.
Yeah. Okay, so you can hold one of my swords even though you can't use it. And out of curiosity, would Titania just murder this guy outright? Yes. So that means we're not going to do that.
She would split.
What's that?
She would split him.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. And I'm going to have Ike do it. So let's find out how this particular battle will go. Is it a 3-round? No, it's actually not even. Although he does have very low hit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat by waiting in range and seeing if this works. Now for him. Because he'll take a swing because Ike's in range. It's like what I did with Boyd, remember that?
Yep.
I'm waiting to see if he actually lands a hit or not. Oh yeah, usually if you have certain characters fight with the boss,
They have certain boss conversations, typically. Anyway, and now, since it's my turn again, since I got hit, I need to have him healed. Unfortunately, we have a few vulneraries lying around left for that purpose. Oscar's only at 1 HP, that's right. Yeah, unfortunately the boss can heal too, and he hits a little too hard for Boyd to be attacking. So, I'm gonna have to pass the turn again. So the characters on the C square, which is the flashing ribbon up there, I may have explained this already, but they regenerate 10% of their HP each turn, rounded down. So now I'm gonna... See, I could easily finish off Zawana now, even if he gets hit both times. He'll be left with 1 HP himself, if that happens. Doubling is also exceptionally useful. So here we go. Now, unfortunately the video kinda gets cut off in the middle there, so you might see the stats fluctuate a tiny bit in between the hits, but the short of it is, yes, I do in fact manage to finish off this boss man. And of course he doesn't want to die alone, but everyone dies alone, sometimes. Everybody hurts sometimes, and I get to a level up. This isn't the real level up, unfortunately, and that's exceptionally unfortunate, because it's actually not a bad level up at all. I don't remember what I actually get. So you get the Iron Axe, though, because it was in red. And then, when there's no enemies left, the music switches to this stuff. And then I just have Ike. Ike being the Lord character is the only one who can seize maps. There are certain maps where you have to arrive or escape, and those kinds of maps, anyone can arrive at the end square. And so that's the end of the battle. So now let's cut back to the real dialogue real quick. Now, if I can continue without being so rudely interrupted... I just finished off the battle, so... There's a little bit of post-battle banter to it. Yeah, Greil's a little bit of a high standard to catch, given the stats that we just showed off for him. Oh, man. Commander Greil is, oh, Titania knows something, but I don't think she ever shares. We can find out a little bit more about him later, though. Oh, nothing. You'll find out later. But not from me, I don't think. What, did you drop your axe? Oh, you broke it? Nice job with that. That's Berserkers for you, although he's technically just a fighter, so... Yep.
fighters
you don't get the Berserker until so late in the game he's no longer useful.
Yeah, not to mention he's not all that great either.
Yeah.
Boy does get bow eventually, though.
Yeah, he does.
Bow skill, which is very good for a ranged weapon option.
Gives him nice versatility.
Oh yeah, bonus experience too. Whenever you clear a chapter, you get a bunch of bonus experience based on the conditions you took to clear it. Number of turns taken, special conditions cleared, and so forth. Which can be spent starting in Chapter 8.
Oh, you have to wait to spend.
You have to have access to the base in order to spend bonus experience.
That's true.
So, well, I'm okay with my level ups on this one, so we're going to save the game, and I'm feeling gutsy. Let's try the second chapter.